Welcome back to our channel, and thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so. And together, we shall make our Biafran dream a reality. Today, May 30, is the day we Biafrans worldwide honors our fallen heroes and heroines who gave up their precious life for the freedom of our beloved Biafra. Today, over 5 million Biafrans were extrajudicially murdered by the Fulani Nigerian soldiers with the help of their British government masters during the genocide Nigerian civil war waged against Biafrans between 1967 and 1970. Even the Israeli Jews are also against this. The Israeli Jews are also remembering their Biafran Jews, brothers and sisters. They are remembering them, who are still suffering in the hands of radical Islamic attacks by the Fulani Caliphate and their compromised Nigerian security agencies. Our great leader, ﷺ Kanu, who is also following the footsteps of Biafran founder, the great Odumegwu Ojukwu, is being denied freedom for not committing any offense, despite the court setting him free. You know, the mainstream media is not reporting this, despite all the atrocities the zoo called Nigeria, the British enclave and jungle called Nigeria is committing against innocent Biafra, just because the Fulani Janjaweed are allowing the UK government to steal our God-given resources and polluting our lands and our waterways without any consequence. Our farmers can no longer grow their crops. Our fishermen can no longer go on their trade, which is fishing. And this pollution is causing a lot of sickness in Biafra land. Yet, the mainstream media is not reporting it. You know, the UK government played a very important role in the genocide of at least 3 million Biafran children starved to death just because they want to protect their oil and gas investments in Biafran land. The British government also played the same role in the kidnap of our great leader ﷺ Kanu in Kenya and the extraordinary rendition of ﷺ Kanu from Kenya to Nigeria in order to stop Biafran restoration and freedom, so that they can continue with their free access to Biafran oil and gas and other God-given mineral resources. That is what they did. Biafrans, especially Igbos, are asking for a level playing ground for all Nigerians. Not only them, for all Nigerians. Biafrans are not asking for favor, and they don't want to be put at a disadvantage. But all the British jungle called Nigeria has done to Biafrans and Biafra, especially Igbos, since 1970, is put a lead over the progress of Igbos. Despite these atrocities against Biafra, Igbos are still progressing. But the small minds in the zoo called Nigeria started to jealous Igbos when they progress. If you travel wide and far across the zoo called Nigeria, even in the remote communities, sometimes the only businesses in those places that provide goods and services that are hard to get are those established by Igbos, thereby making life easier for the locals. Instead of them to celebrate Igbos, the small minds hate Igbos. And this has to stop. This has to stop. This has to stop because Biafra is the only solution. And this was what our great leader, ﷺ saw through divine wisdom and asked for a UN-supervised Biafran referendum. But the UK government and their Fulani slaves refused. Instead, they organized to kidnap ﷺ in Kenya and lock him up illegally at the criminal DSS solitary confinement. You know, the INEC president, the mandate robber, and his criminal bigots are helping the Fulani Caliphate by promoting hatred against Biafrans, especially Igbos. Even many of them that are married to Igbo women are championing this hatred. Brimo and Seyi Law are the most Igbo haters in the Nigerian entertainment industry. The mandate robbers' mission is to turn Igbo people into enemies for the sake of his short-term political interests. And he promised fake Buhari and the Fulani Caliphate not to release our great leader, ﷺ, in order to please his Fulani slave masters, who helped him to rob the mandate of Nigerians. The urchins said that they hate Igbos because Ndi Igbo are rich, doing well, and they are confident. Imagine that. And this is one of the reasons why Biafra must be restored. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video. Bye-bye for now.